Hi, James Perleff here. My first book was published in 1988, The Shadows of Power. And since 1999, I have been self-publishing. And initially, I used a big printing company called Courier, but they eventually went out of business probably due to internet competition. So since 2013, I've been using Amazon's KDP publishing platform. That KDP means Kindle Direct Publishing. It used to be called CreateSpace. Well, a couple of days ago, I went to my account and found I was locked out, and they said I needed to provide proof of identity. And first, I thought it was maybe a scam, but I checked out and it wasn't. And they said that if you didn't provide proof of identity, they would you can no longer do business with KDP. In other words, they would terminate your account. And I thought this was pretty silly because I've been doing business with them for 12 years. So why suddenly, out of the blue, do they need my proof of identity? So I went through the process. It was actually fairly complex and involved multiple steps, including they wanted to photograph a government issued ID. So I had to let them photograph my driver's license, the front and the back. Now, this isn't all that significant in of itself, but it is a cog in a bigger system to transition towards digital ID. In China, they require everyone to have a digital ID. They call it in China cyberspace ID. And of course, in China, as many of you know, they have a social credit system where if you say the wrong thing on the internet and the government doesn't like it, they can lower your social credit score and reduce your ability or even eliminate your ability to work or travel or buy things. Now, Keir Starmer in the UK is trying to force mandatory digital ID on the people under that program. You wouldn't be able to keep your job unless you accepted a mandatory ID. So the KDP thing is a little bit similar. You can't do business with us unless you digitally submit your ID. And I was kind of wondering what Amazon's next move might be. I wonder if they might eventually require all customers to provide proof of ID. I don't think they would really do that because they'd lose a lot of customers that way. But then again, I've never believed that Amazon was about making a profit. I believe Amazon was set up to create an internet monopoly that would destroy the brick and mortar stores, the physical bookstores. Um, well, they may not require their customers to submit proof of ID. They may just wait on the U.S. government to force it, and then no one will be able to buy on Amazon anyway without a government issued ID. In any event, I've been writing about the New World Order now for 39 years as a professional journalist. First started in 1986, and I feel that we are very, very close to the New World Order coming into being, and I will be writing about that in an upcoming blog post. Thanks.